I don't know how many times. I don't want to do a stupid promo for his stupid Facebook live show. I don't care. It's fucking Lunchbox. He's an idiot. I don't give it. He's paying us? Like how much? Oh, really? Like, for reals? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Ramblin' Playboy Trip Rogers, and you're watching The Lunch Hour with Lunch Pal right here on Facebook Live.
Ya no quiero ser, ya no quiero ser yo. Ya no quiero ser yo nunca más. No te agüites, güey. Pronto pasará. Ya no llores más. Ponte a celebrar. No te agüites, güey. Pronto pasará. Ya no llores más. Ponte a celebrar. Ah, ya no quiero ser yo. Ya no quiero ser yo. Ya no quiero ser. Ya no quiero ser yo. Ya no quiero ser yo nunca más. Ya no quiero ser, ya no quiero ser, ya no quiero ser yo. Ya no quiero ser yo nunca más. Ya no quiero ser, ya no quiero ser, ya no quiero ser yo. Serio. Ya no quiero ser yo nunca.
Wow. Fuck that whole intro up. Thanks, boss. I appreciate you coming in and saving the day. So once again, the sounds of October are covering typo negative, follow in Spanish, followed by a minute and a half of silence until Boss Blacker comes in and saves the day. It's your favorite couple on the internet on Friday night. It's the lunch hour. Right here on PireFlagRadio.com, Facebook, and YouTube.
We're a fucking
Favorite
mess.
co-host duo ever. Favorite couple on the internet. Favorite couple in fucking history. Fuck you, JFK and Jackie O. and Dwight and Mamie Eisenhower. She was fucking aliens.
What?
It was on American Horror Story.
Oh,
All right,
okay,
it had
I
to be
remember
true.
that. You want to take a ride in a convertible?
Only if you're going to give me the good old JFK.
I had a JFK meme and I don't know what I did with it.
So anyway, favorite co-host duo, start with me. Lunchbox, one word, capital L, capital B, thank you very much. Joined as always by my pretty pleasant Jen!
Jesus Christ. That was terrifying.
So as we were saying, Jen is now referring to herself as a pumpkin slut.
It's a thing. I got tired of saying basic white bitch and I'm also tired of rehashing the story now at this point.
Yeah, it's only the second time.
It's feels like 12. Anyway, I like pumpkin stuff. Get bent.
Pumpkin slut. A slut for pumpkins. And she's not the only one slutting it up for the pumpkins. We found the Elysian Pumpkin Pack. All pumpkin, all the time. So for you fellow pumpkin sluts and basic white bitches and whatever else you want to be.
Whatever you're going to call yourself.
Yep, whatever terminology you identify with. Check it out. It's the Great Pumpkin, or Pumpkin. This one's proper. Imperial Pumpkin Ale. That's why I had to make sure. So 8.3, I think. Oh, wait, they got cool shit. Great is the world's first Imperial Pumpkin Ale. Fall spices and a rich blend of 0.4 ABV award winner will warm you to the core. More than just a beer, it's a legend. Pour carefully. Great Pumpkin is unfiltered and may contain some sediment.
Ugh. Hate it. Thanks. I have a different one. I have the Pumpkachino. It's coffee pumpkin ale. And it's damn good.
Shall I count?
It's so far away.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, you do it.
Okay. Here. That way we can try each other's beers respectively. The graphics on this one are fucking gorgeous. Like, they got the webbing on the sides.
Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much.
Why?
It's awful. It's not worth.
That's very
Oh, it tastes like liquor. The whole back taste tastes like fucking vodka.
I wouldn't say vodka, but Fireball. Fireball or something of the like. Like if we killed a whole 12 pack of these, it would be a horrible vomit night.
Ew.
Probably a crappy hangover shit morning.
I don't like that. Drink them all. Get rid of them.
There's only 3 or 4 of each,
Good.
so
Get rid of them.
we'll pawn them off on the Dread Pirate next time he shows up. So as you can see, it's just back to the two of us. We don't have a special surprise guest, and what a train wreck that was last week. From this vantage point, we had a good time.
Yeah.
All right, it was a lot of fucking fun. It also seems like it may have been absolute fucking chaos. Like,
I did watch it back.
oh, did you?
I watched the whole thing back like the day or Tuesday, maybe. I don't remember what day. It was a weekday. It was a week. It was a day. Anyway, because I was trying to piece conversations together because I don't remember some of it. It didn't help because you know that meme where it's the guy, it's probably from The Office because I don't watch that show. And it's a board and it's got all the Post-it notes and like the strings. And he's just like, like
Yes.
that's kind of what it felt.
We were all over the map, and I'm not sure how many points we actually made.
There's 1,000 points of light.
Boss says, or a night at the hospital. Not off of 4 beers, boss. Unless, I slam them in like rapid fire succession. Like do the whole fucking Homer Simpson, drink the whole pack like that thing. Sacrifice myself for Barney. Take 6 silver bullets. But I don't think these would hospitalize you at this point.
Nah.
So, 'tis spooky season, my beloved.
Yeah.
The season of the pumpkin, the season of the witch.
The pumpkin.
So, I just figured I'm. Let's be a little topical here. We're gonna get closer, but who knows how many shows we're gonna make. We got Lorna Shore next week, and believe it or not, that's Jen's call.
I'm so excited. I am so excited to see Lorna Shore. Not Dinah Shore's granddaughter.
And I've never really gotten into them. I don't not like them, but I find it repetitive. Like,
I guess. You just need to listen. You just need to listen more.
well, I've seen some of the videos. It looks like a great show.
It's going to be a great show because Will Ramos is a golden retriever of a human. I'm looking for it. Some other shit happens too, probably.
That gets worse as you drink it.
Yeah, it got worse the first time I drank it.
Yeah, like when I first
It gets worse than that.
When I first took a drink, the spice gets heavier. And remember, it did say sediment. So there might be spice sediment.
So you got to shake it up really hard and then open it.
I don't think that's...
There's sediment. Listen, I don't want to chew my fucking beer. That's weird. Stop making things with sediment in them. If I wanted that, I would go buy orange juice with pulp. Nobody wants that.
Lots of people do, oddly.
Awful.
I'm not one of them. Like
Awful.
I remember when I had the Sun Pulp one the first time. It was cool. Like I liked it. Gave it that fresh feeling. You know, like I was milking straight from the orange's teat, as it were. And so it was okay. Then the next time, like I went over to, I think it was Jim and Jenny's way back, and Jim had like a whole lot of pulp shit going on.
Nothing but pulp. The pulp they take out of your orange juice goes straight into this carton.
I would think that, like, it was weird. Like, and he's just, I love pulp, and I'm like, dude, this is horrible.
Go eat a fucking orange then, if that's your thing. Ugh. Go eat an orange.
So I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it's gonna have sediment of spice, like cinnamon flakes or pumpkin itself, or so we're gonna find out when I get there, and I'll probably gag a little bit because for the most part, I think that shit's gross too. The fruited sours, I don't mind it, like when it's pineapple or guava or something like that.
I bought a Starbucks can, the double shots or whatever they are, and as I shook it, things were hitting the sides. They were like pinging off the sides of the can, and it eventually broke itself up because I just kept doing this. I don't know what it was, but I kept feeling like I was
feeling like you was
I kept feeling like I was eating things that shouldn't have been in my coffee. Coffee shouldn't have things like that in it.
I'm not with the whole beverages with stuff in them. Like,
well, wait a minute. What do you mean by stuff in them?
Okay, like, you know, we've already discussed orange juice with pulp, which, yeah, you're not into. Like the whole putting peanuts in your Coke thing, like
that confuses the shit out of me.
Like,
is that a thing?
It's a Georgia thing. I mean, where they do all the peanuts and whatnot. So,
Craig will have to tell us.
Yeah, Craig will have to tell us.
It.
Man, we got to find time to get together with Craig in the next couple of weeks before he goes the other side of the country.
Gonna miss Craig.
Even though
we haven't seen him
in like 2 or 3 years. Yeah,
it hasn't been 2 or 3 years, has it?
Probably
not. Hasn't been that long.
I do not remember the last time we saw Craig. Like, I can't even tell you what event it was.
Did we go over to the house?
Was that the last time?
That can't be right.
No, because the boys were only 3 or 4 at the time.
Okay, so that wasn't it.
So either way, we haven't seen Craig in a minute. Like, so it, you know, it sucks he's moving away, but I mean, it'll probably be about the same where he just messages me dumb shit all the time.
Yeah, he's just doing it from a different time zone.
Yeah, from the future.
From the future.
Craig's going back to the future.
Godspeed.
So either way, gotta get his wife over here in the coffin.
We instinctively look over there. It's not there anymore.
Coffin's in the front yard. The whole yard setups there, or most of the yard setups there. We've got like spider webs across our entire yard, a coffin, bunch of skeletons, Wolfman. Like, yeah, definitely fuck Craig, Brandon. You know, there are things we can agree upon. You know, speaking of Brandon, you know, Boss Blacker, as we all know here, you know, ever since me and him got into it in the ring in February, and my son was by my side, my son has had a major fucking problem with Brandon.
He has super fucking beef with you.
Super beef, dude. To the point, like, whenever like I go to a show and he knows Brandon's there and he's not, he'll tell me what to say.
But he won't say it to Brandon.
No.
He's nice in person.
Well,
and then you turn your back and he's like, fuck you.
I was going to say, I was getting to that.
Oh, sorry. Forget I just said that.
So, hey, Jordan. So, like, no. And then we went to the Sweet Potato Festival. I watched, you know, Brandon wrestle. I'm sorry, boss. I'm using your real name here. I watched Boss wrestle Jason Hastings on the Best Looking Retirement Tour, which we'll get to a little bit about because you knew we were going to talk about that on the show. And if he shows up, he is welcome to come on and talk. Like, me and him have agreed to a series of podcasts to tell all his dumb stories and shit. But hey, Tammy, how's it going? Someone with my last name in the chat, and it's not my dad. So, but you know, we go to the Sweet Potato Festival, and when me and Brandon wander over to find Jen and Wolfie, he immediately is very polite. Hi, Brandon. Goes up, shakes his hand. Like, I was very impressed.
I kind of thought so too. It had been a minute.
Right. He saw him at the best looking
I
finale.
didn't say shit to you.
But he wasn't hostile.
No,
And do you think he didn't say shit because he was avoiding saying something to Brandon?
I don't know. Okay, here's what happened today. I'll let you discuss the video. You were at Walmart. I was in the shower, and he took my phone, and I'm like, I'm not done in the shower. Don't take my music. And he took my phone, and I could hear him in the bedroom, and I could hear him yelling, Brandon, and I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? Did he call him? What is happening? And I finally get out of the shower, and I'm like, what are you doing? And he's got like, he's got one of our pillows, and he's like suplexing it and shit. Brandon has been reduced to a pillow.
A green pillow.
A giant green pillow.
Yeah. And, he's like, Brandon, I'm going to throw you into the wall. Brandon, how do you like that, Brandon?
He's very angry.
He's very Psycho Sid. Goldberg, damn you, Goldberg. Like, so my kid's got promo skills to work on. Okay,
He's
Tammy
not
Ussery
angry,
says she
sure.
thinks she's my cousin. That's because I'm related to your dad. Like, how are you related to my dad?
Someone told me. God, who
The
was
world
that?
is gonna roll me.
It's not. Someone told me they went to school with someone. God, who is someone in Newman who is now an Ussery? There are Usseries in Newman.
There are Usseries in Newman. There's one he's a Stanislaus County sheriff. I think it was Newman or someone at the store.
Christine or
Oh,
Christina?
no, it was at the doctor in Turlock.
What?
They asked at the doctor in Turlock, somebody asked if I was related to, I want to say, Justin.
Justin was the cop, right?
I thought so. Or maybe it was another name, and I was like, is he related to Justin? Because that's the office. Like, our name's apparently more common than we thought. How are you related to my dad, Tammy? Like, I don't mean that in jest. Like,
You are vaguely related. You are third cousins. twice removed.
Levi Ussery, but yeah, but
I don't.
yeah, I don't know which one Levi is. Like, honestly, I thought we were the last of our kind. I talked about it my whole life. And then all of a sudden, my dad, when as a trucker, we go on the road, and whenever we encounter a phone book, we'd look and see how many Usseries were in the area. Just
I do that. You read the phone book too?
Yep, we used to read the phone. There's a reason we've been married 20 years for that.
Because we read the phone book.
That was her grandfather. Well, but my question is, how are they related to my dad?
Okay.
Like
Maybe your grandpa. Maybe he was a
Yeah,
brother. No, that can't be right.
No. My grandpa only had one Ussery brother, and that was Kermit, who died when he was 10. Well, and the twin that died at birth.
Okay, so
All
this
the-
has to be way.
All the rest, if I'm not mistaken, were Browns.
So this has to be way up in the. It's pretty high up in the tree.
Maybe. But also, Tammy has not revealed her age to us. So, I mean, if she's our age, like, it would stand to reason that, like, we were, I don't know, closer, further, whatever.
Weird shit happening.
There's noises because it's spooky
Noises because
season.
it's gonna be a cat.
You know what? Let's realign here.
Oh.
Let's realign
Let's
here.
realign our chakras.
Okay, we're going to play another song, and then we'll try and find our way back on track. Either way, as my son says, fuck you, Brandon.
Does he say that? I'm sure he has.
I'm sure he
at
has.
some point.
I'm sure he has for blood.
This is his favorite song.
This is, Wolfgang's favorite song. Oh, this is his entrance music. He told me that.
Oh, I
So this
didn't
is
know that.
Wolfgang's entrance music. Brandon's coming right here on the lunch hour, Pirate Flag Radio.
Never there, now the progressive show. Even though you swear that you have my back, but you Was it hard to believe when all I hear from you are lies? When every voice is falling and now they're calling out for time. Was it hard to believe when all I hear from you are lies? When every voice is falling and now they're calling out for
my back, but your choices told it all. What you gonna do now?
That's our backs against them. This is the end of you. You're just another memory. Tell me, was it hard to believe when all I hear from you are lies? When every voice is falling and now they're calling out for
Close.
Almost. WPFR Pirate Flag Radio. The lunch hour. The Box and the Bride. That was Red Keep with Out for Blood. I need to see those guys again. Like, I ran into Travis the other day, and I'm trying to put something together for my birthday. Maybe music, maybe wrestling, maybe some stupid combination thereof. Right back at you, Ellie. Fuck you. Look in the chat.
I was doing something, and all of a sudden your middle finger is like.
And directed at Ellie. I don't even think that needed. She didn't even have, she just beat me to it. Like it's why are you even questioning middle fingers at Ellie?
Because it was in my face. And I'm not looking at the chats. I'm looking at what I'm doing.
But I mean, I yelled, "Fuck you, Ellie."
And I'm confused because there's something on the screen and it's right on my face. And I'm like, oh God, what is that? And it's nothing. I just look like an idiot. My face.
So I did finish my Elysian Great Pumpkin, which nothing. So I'm okay with that because the back case on it was bad.
I want to get like a strainer. Do they make beer strainers? Because I don't want to drink shit with
You
shit in it.
know, we could probably use cheesecloth.
Maybe wring out my beer.
We can get a sham wow.
No.
Look at the absorbency on the sham
I
wow.
will go punch a hooker. Or
What?
wait. Wait,
Wait, I thought he bit a hooker.
they both kind of fought with each other. I don't remember. I read how this goes.
Oh, I was told not to yell at our wife. But I didn't think I was yelling at you. I was yelling at Ellie.
Yeah, you were yelling at me about yelling at Ellie.
Was I really yelling? I mean, really think about that. Like, all right, let's. This level is about my normal speaking voice.
This is my normal speaking voice.
I'm saying though, I speak with a lot of projection. I'm loud as fuck naturally.
Mhm.
So like, that was one of the things I was telling Wolfie today too. Is like, son, I'll work on yelling at you because he gets mad because I yell at him. Mostly because like for about the 5th time we ask him to stop doing something.
You don't listen to shit.
He doesn't listen for shit until you yell at him, and then he just wants to be mad that you yelled at him.
Is that mic supposed to be red? I think I ask you this every single time.
Well, the good news is if that happened, it just happened. All right, he kissed her, so she bit him, and he punched her.
Okay. Somebody bit somebody, and I know they both fought with each other, and I think they both went to jail. Or they were both arrested. I don't know. The downfall of the ShamWow guy.
The downfall of the
The
ShamWow.
the nut chopper thing. That was his other infomercial. You're gonna love my nuts. That's all I fucking remember. Is that we were gonna love his nuts. And that guy has a crazy first name too.
You're the research department.
I
mean, apparently we got Ellie running research tonight. And I didn't ask her for a death fact till last minute because lately Fridays have kind of been like real hit and miss. Like we might be able to do it, we might not. We probably shouldn't have done it last Friday. I got off stupidly late, but
it worked out.
But we had the CWA Central Valley champion coming down to our house, and he was ready to eat snacks, get high, and go off on tangents. We're still not sorry.
No.
Not sorry.
No. Not at all.
So, no, we had fun. We hope you did too.
We hope it confused you as much as I was confused as to what the hell I even said the next day.
Oh yeah, like no, it's a great time when you don't remember conversations. For the most part, like I've always said, I have blacked out twice in my drinking career, like truly blacked out. But there are times like I'll remember having a conversation or the gist of a conversation, but details escape me.
I wasn't blacked out.
Right.
I think that I was drunk and a little high, probably at some point there.
Jen thinks you got contact high.
It's logical while you were smoking. So it's logical that could have happened. Then I will never sit on the arm of this chair ever again. My ass hurt for like 3 days afterwards.
And you complained about it for 4.
I'm complaining about it now. It fucking sucked. I didn't like it.
So, keeping in the spirit of the season, we got pumpkin beer going. Stonecutters, starting to shape up to look like a good Halloween. We got to get our big stuff, of course.
What do you mean we got to get our big stuff?
You want more big stuff, I'm sure. Like, I always let you get one big thing a year.
You're going to let me buy an animatronic?
Doesn't have to necessarily be an animatronic.
Well, yeah, but...
Or the skeleton that says things.
That's just a life size. He's like 6 feet tall.
Yeah, but he stands up and he talks and he says whatever you want him to.
He has pre-programmed things, and you can also make him say whatever you want, which is amazing.
Oh my God, I wonder if our kid's going to get him to yell at Brandon.
I was just going to set him up at the fence and have him yell at that bitch down the street. I know. And I would have made it all better. But, can't hurt anymore.
Right. Well, yeah, but there's still time, and it will again. Like it's preventative treatment.
Starts with a P.
Fucking no. I'm thinking about Ellie rubbing your butt. I'm not going to be speaking perfectly clearly at this point. Like, and drinking beer. Like, so.
Which one did you grab?
The one from the other night. You want to try it cold?
Well, it was not like ice cold, but it doesn't taste any different, really.
It's a lot less intrusive.
I still taste that. I hate it. That beer ruined me. That one sip of that beer ruined my fucking life.
Your whole life?
My whole ass life. Before and moving forward.
From this moment on? From this day until the end of your days? The mouth on that boy. Good job, guy. Dude, this kid is going to surpass me as a mouthpiece. Like, we went out to dinner last night, and me and Jen were both, like, really good kids. Like, she was quiet and polite and demure and all that shit. Oh, God. And I didn't get up, act a fool, things like that at a restaurant or whatnot. And to his credit, Wolfie doesn't, or at least didn't last night either. Like, he wasn't getting up, running around, trying to,
Shut up.
But he made a train out of the sugar packet holder And then there are shelves on the booths. And we were apparently having the train was a dance party train.
Yeah.
And so he's like doing the boonch, boonch, boonch,
Yeah,
boonch.
in the middle of fucking pea soup Anderson for like nonstop. And I'm like, just shut up.
And he's playing every character on the character that's on the party bus.
Yeah.
Like he is having multiple conversations with himself.
I'm curious how he knew what a party bus was. He did use that term several times.
But it was all just dance parties.
Yeah.
As long as he's not saying it's the bang bus.
Yeah. The Banga bus. Yeah.
No.
That's too late. It's too fucking late. Anyway,
So yeah, and he did nonstop. We're like, Jen straight up looked at me and mouth. She's like, "Does he ever shut up?" Me, no.
I mean, I know the answer, but like, it was the question that everybody in the restaurant was asking.
I was because there was like those few moments he took a breath. I would hear the murmur of restaurant conversation.
People there.
Not a whole lot,
They
but
got a little busier.
it wasn't empty. There, and by the time we left, that's probably 20. Like we're right on him, and so it's worse on us. So I mean, I even pulled him outside and sat him down. Was like, I enjoy the imagination and what you're doing. And I was telling him, I used to do the same thing with my action figures. Like, if you guys want to know where Lunchbox's commentary career started, it was in my room, my WWF fucking ring, and all my action figures. Because I sat there and as I made them do moves, I called them. I called them. Like, bit by bit, like everything was about me calling the action. And Wolfgang has decided he is going to follow suit and narrate life. I mean, when we first started rolling around, you had to yell at me for doing the play-by-play. I'm talking about like when I was like, yeah.
I was there. Moving right along. Enough about the nonstop talking. Let's talk about something else nonstop.
Well, I was going to segue that being as we talked about commentary to what we did last weekend.
Oh, okay.
So, as stated previously, I got to watch Boss wrestle Jace Hastings on the Best Looking Retirement Tour. And last Saturday night, I was amongst the three-man team that had the privilege of calling the action for this whole show that was fucking incredible. Like, at the Iron Office over on Fig Garden in Fresno, we packed that place out the doors. Like, it was cool. We were down to uncomfortable standing room only. Like, and that's what you hope for at a wrestling show. Like, it's one thing to fill, the majority of the seats or every seat. It's another when it gets to the point where not only is there only room to stand, but it's uncomfortable to do so.
I was sitting on the poor kid next to me. Like, not sitting on him, but we were touching and it was awkward.
Well, and then, beyond the seats being that close together, like I said, it was just packed. Wall to wall packed. And, one of my things lately, maybe it's the old age, maybe it's being a dad, I don't even know at this point.
You are old.
What does that make you?
29.
For the last 27 years.
I'm not that old.
That's just for calling me old. And so anyway, moments are the biggest thing in life to me now. Like, just moments and being a part of those moments. And I went ahead and I queued up the entrance for Jason Hastings from this. Because this, like, I watched it the other night while I did laundry, and I about fucking cried the whole time. Like, it rather special, you know, and I just want to kind of take you into that moment here. So here it is from the Iron Office in Fresno. This is the end. This is the final best looking entrance of one of the people responsible for me being in the wrestling business. The best looking everything. Your people's villain. The longest reigning Blacklist Pro Wrestling heavyweight champion of all time. Jason Hastings. Check it out right here. Oh, we're getting zucked for this one. I just realized what his entrance music is.
Probably.
Oh, we might catch a ban over this. This might be the last lunch hour ever.
Can't get rid of us that easily.
Check it out.
Just go to bed already.
He's in denial.
Just go to bed already.
Why are you in denial, Trip?
Work pays off. Dreams come true. Bad times don't last, but bad guys do.
And we're unmuted. Every person. I mean, we're talking to a guy who's made a I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing it right there because the list of accolades goes on for a good 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, the number of titles this man has held, and I'm just like, what? He was a what? He did what? What the fuck even federation was that? Like, it's, you know, and for those of you that are watching with us on video, thank you, you know, first of all, for, you know, sharing that with us. I know it might have just looked like some dude coming out in a small venue to you, like if you're not familiar. If you're involved in this or you're involved in entertainment in any way, you know the gravity of when somebody that does a lot for your community, like, you know, performs in all sorts of places, gives people a platform to share their art, no different than a promoter booking bands, and helps out others and puts on really good shows and decides to call it. It's really truly a special moment, and to see that matter that much, for everybody to have stood up for his entrance, for that place to have chanted his name, and they did it a lot throughout the rest of the night. And I won't even make you go through his speech, because I have never seen so many grown men cry.
There was a lot of crying.
Never. And it was really cool to be able to. You were in the crowd. How'd you feel about it?
Right about that time was when Wolfie and the new friend he made that was sitting next to him,
Jason Hastings' nephew, no less.
or cousin or something, I don't know, he was about the same age, started to get kind of rowdy. And Wolfie was being kind of a dick. And if you could see me or us through any of the rest of that match in the background, I'm looking and then I'm like, stop it. Back and forth. I saw almost none of that match.
That sucks. I'm glad you got to see, the entrance, him, leave his boots and stuff.
Yeah.
All that, The match itself was solid. When I watched it when I was folding laundry the other day, Wolfie came in late on the bed. And of course, we not only was that the final, the best looking finale, as it were, but it was also the return of NAW and Hood Slam legend Wildebeest. Harshaw Smith brought back his original character, where he was basically Kamala, has pretty much flesh-colored trunks.
I didn't want to be the one to mention that, but yes.
And so Wolfie was watching the video and was, why is Will not wearing any underwear?
He is.
And I explained to him, buddy, it's the same color. He's like, he shouldn't do that. It's not appropriate. And I'm like, buddy, he's not naked. It's cinema. He's acting like he's naked, but he's not naked. Will shouldn't be naked. That's inappropriate. And I'm like, buddy, there'd be a much deadlier weapon flying around the ring if Will was naked. What's that mean? Don't worry about it.
Never mind.
Nothing.
Never mind.
But I mean, so there's that. Truly Terrific is now the Nomad. And he's apparently a real jerk now. He was just kind of a pretend jerk before. Now he's a jerk.
Jerk in real life.
And then, of course, Najee Morgan. But I have 3 disappointments in that match. 3 exactly. 1, what was Najee's in-ring banter when he hopped the rope and got in Davy's face? Because Najee Morgan, who is not the best with his promos, is one of the funniest people you will ever meet when he does not have a microphone in his hand. And my favorite is his wrestling stories from the days old. Man, I remember we was going up down the road back in 1952. And I worked with this curly-headed kid, Harley Race. Good kid. Wonder whatever became of him.
Me and his wife were talking shit about both you guys before we left.
Eva's mean. Eva's super mean. She's really, I like Eva. She's really cool to us, but she's mean. She says mean things. We're over there sound checking in Kermit, and she's talking shit from the bleachers. And it's shut up there. But I mean, so Najee, he hops the rope in Kermit, and he comes up to me and is like, why am I in a cage match? I'm like, well, you agreed to it. And he's like, no, I didn't. And I'm like, well, why are you in a cage then? And he just stares at me. Or like when we did the Merced Super Show, it was him, Torch, and Rain. Like, you know, right as soon as the bell rings, he's all, why do I gotta fight two people? I'm like, I don't know. Like, you said you'd do it or something. But why do I gotta fight two people? And then, you know, Torch is like, yeah, why do I gotta fight two people? And then I'm like, I don't know what you guys want. Mike Rain, are you gonna whine? And he just shakes his head in the most horrifying way possible because he's Mike fucking Rain. And I'm like, cool, Mike's cool that Digby go beat each other up. Good luck. Mike's gonna beat the shit out of y'all. Hope you came for some chop suey because it's happening. Oh God, the chops he laid on Landon Ramos that night.
They sounded really bad. I have always been curious what that feels like. Not enough to have someone do it to me.
Certainly not Mike Rain.
No. There's some things where I'm like, I wonder what that actually feels like. Not enough to actually do it or try it or whatever. Like, that's one of them.
That's on that list.
That's on the list.
So back to my disappointments in the
Yes.
match. So I just wonder what Najee was jawing over at Davey Dangerously at that moment because he's so funny pre-match. And of course he wouldn't be trying to, you know, yank the spotlight from Hastings. 2. I don't have a 2. I just want to have 3 things. So
3 is profit.
right, 3 is
Okay.
profit, and that is Jason Hastings didn't cutter everybody. I wanted to see that cutter hit everybody. I wanted to see Tripp get cuttered. I want to see Will get cuttered. I want to see Najee get cuttered. I want to see Timmy get cuttered. I wanted Mario to get cuttered. Davey Dangerously to get a cutter. Maybe a Tugman get a cutter. Like, best looking cutters forever. You paid admission, you get a cutter. Like, that match should have been an hour long because this is Jason Hastings walking up and down the aisle, fucking cuttering everybody. Maybe in line, maybe like go from this side to that side to the other side, run outside, go over to the gym area, cutter some poor old mom doing cardio. Like, cutters.
The man's injured. What do you want from him?
He told me he was supposed to cutter everybody to match, but after he hit that trip, and then Will was like, what do you want to do? He was like, just splash me. And as soon as Will splashed him, and that splash, go back and look at that splash. That shit's fucking brutal. That shit's brutal as shit.
Go out with a bang. You know?
Like, Hastings hits that gutter, rolls over and looks up to make sure Harshaw's ready to go, covers Tripp, and all of a sudden he takes a big splash on his back. And you got to think, he told Tripp, breathe out. Just breathe out. And then Will hit him, and he was like, I just felt my back. All that injection that they got me, Will knock that shit right out of me. And so after he told me that was when I was like, I gotta go back and watch this. He told me, he's like, I've watched the Splash like 500 times, dude. And so I went and watched it, and I was just like, fuck!
Doing enough to put things back in place. Or it'll...
Make it worse.
I don't know which. You take your chances.
Just saying. It was incredible. We already touched on Landon Ramos versus Mike Rain, which was brutal as shit. Great match. Did you get to catch much of Assassino and the Badman?
With Wolfie in tow, I don't usually get to catch much of anything.
True. But you were able to tell me that you liked not only Rain and Ramos,
That's true.
but Torch and Humphrey.
That was a fun match.
So I didn't know if you caught any of the match after that, which was Assassino and Badman Eric Dennis.
I kind of did. Bits and pieces. Bits and pieces. This is the story of my life. That's what I catch. Bits and pieces.
Kind of a sleeper, really good match. Like sandwiched between Brandon Humphrey, the tag team championship match, new tag team champions in CWA, by the way, the first father-son duo tag team champions in wrestling, if I'm not mistaken. If not, we rewrite history.
Yeah, it is now.
It is now. All right. Assassino versus Badman, not the match you're expecting to steal the show. I'm not gonna say it did, but it was incredible. Like Assassino Martinez has gotten fucking mean with that. And it's funny because he's such a little guy, and he just throws people everywhere.
Who was the guy outside that was talking about how sexy he was? Who was that?
That was Gabe Bravo. He wrestled. You guys came in late. He wrestled Prince Gabriel in the first match.
I was Gabe entirely.
It was good.
Entirely.
Well, yeah. I figured y'all might be a little late, and I remember I even at one point I walked out and I asked Mr. McGrew. I was like, "Hey, did my wife and son come in?" He's like, "Yeah, they're here somewhere."
Yeah, we said hi, and then Tommy Cruise took us to our seat. I refuse to use his real name.
He's Tommy Cruise.
He's Tommy Cruise.
Dude, Tommy Cruise is one of the most disgustingly nice people you ever. Like, in all reality, most of the people in wrestling are disgustingly nice. Even the guy you saw do our intro, Tripp Rogers, well, he's a dick. But Roger Tripp is one of the best people you've ever met in your life. The whole card was just really good to talk about. But that was Gabe Bravo. It was his first match at CWA. And he does rodeo wrestling down in Bakersfield. He's our ref in CWA. He's a damn good ref. Like, he's funny as shit during Tripp Rogers versus Dread Pirate with the banana gun. Like, he acted like the banana gun was.
Well, it could have been. The one day I couldn't find a fucking Nerf bullet to save my life. You weren't here yet.
A banana. Oh, yeah. That was the time I went to Big Five to get the John Cena. Oh, hey, what's happening, Shane?
Oh my God, there's comments over here.
No, they were not. They were not the rubber figures that WWF put out. They were the figures that, like, they had different poses and, like, you can move their arms, they swing back, or some of them had a button on the back where, like, Real Punch and actually the Ultimate Warrior was the lamest because his legs were together, and, like, you push the little, like, his back muscles like had an extra, like, lump, and, like, you pushed it down and he did a splash.
Did some extra steroids that day. Yelled at some extra entities that day. Tore down the cockpit.
Oh, God.
We haven't watched that in a long time.
Oh, we could definitely watch Self-Destruction of the Ultimate Warrior.
It's so depressing, man.
But it's funny until it's depressing.
Yeah, that's true.
So anyway, let's do another song real quick.
Let's do some things.
Point was, everybody should have got cuttered. Happy retirement, Jason Hastings. And
Tasty Jason Hasty.
Super Tasty Jason Hasty is dubbed by Danhausen earlier this year.
Danhausen gives you a name, you stick with it.
You know, it was funny. He didn't mention Hastings by name in his promo, and then he just made Hastings look like a star the whole way across.
Well, he's Danhausen. So.
Danhausen's a class act. And then he punched our ref in the groin.
Everybody got punched in the groin. I might have gotten punched in the groin that night.
Anyway, so Chain Crow released another one. Our boy Tony Boris's and his new band that's kind of got that 90s throwback, kind of a grunge thing going on. So check it out. Brand new Chain Crow. Apparently we're catching them on their debut days until they release a whole album. So this is Time I Have. It's the official visualizer. So visualize with us.
Visualize, please. That's too much.
Too much visual.
It's too many visuals.
Too much. Lunch hour. Power Flag Radio. PowerFlagRadio.com.
Hit the burp.
Time in between the moment of the trigger and the bullet in my brain. Sometimes it's not enough to mute intrusive thoughts, drowned out in white time I have a calculated risk. Feel the fire in my veins, pouring something stiff. The unknown taunting me, the game we play, what if? I know the odds built up in my mind. I wanna feel a rush when you believe you said your last goodbye. I know this could be it. Survive my brush with death. I gamble with the time I have, a calculated risk. Survive my brush with death. I gamble with the time I have, a calculated risk. I know this could be it. Survive my brush with death. Gamble with the time I have, it's a calculated risk.
Brand new Chain Crow worldwide debut.
Worldwide.
This is being broadcast in Bristol, Virginia, Johnsonville, Tennessee, fucking
Iceland, if you're in Iceland.
Moscow.
Probably don't get to listen to radio.
Germany. You can follow Moscow down to Gorky Park.
No, it's stuck in my head.
Take me. I'm done. But yeah. So Shane says that's very bluesy. Oh, dude, no, it's great. Jen likened it to Days of the New.
Now that I can soberly listen to it, I appreciate it. It's kind of like you just kind of put it on and just like hang out. It doesn't require me to do anything or move my head or whatever. You just kind of hang out and appreciate.
It's definitely got that grunge feel.
Yeah.
That low down. Grunge was emo before emo existed. Like emo added elements of punk, is what happened there.
A lot of feelings.
Well, but I'm saying stylistically, musically. Because, let's think about it. I was thinking about this the other day. Like, sometimes the best musicians are people that sound all upbeat and happy, and their lyrics are just terrible. For example, Sublime.
Yeah.
And I'm not the hugest Sublime fan, but I really appreciate that aspect. Like, it sounds like reggae, and he's talking about shooting the guy that's fucking his wife.
Yeah.
Like, or saving a chick from, a childhood of sexual fucking sex trafficking and shit.
Yeah.
Like, but it sounds all jolly and upbeat. Like, The Dead South's another great example.
Yeah. I still harbor issue with them.
Why?
Because it's just like stories. It's not, hey, this is my experience. This happened to me.
Are you still mad the massacre of El Caroque's not a real
It's not
story?
in a real place. none of those songs are about things that happened. And I don't know why that bothers me so much, but it really does.
But it really,
Like, they're good. They were fun to see and all that.
dude. That
But,
I am sad that you're not on the same kick as me. Would you like another?
No. Wait, maybe.
Another pumpkinchino, or you didn't like the peach?
Didn't like the peach. I don't think any of us like the peach.
I've got your crown of wolf if you want to go that big.
No.
Do you want the raspberry lime?
Do it. Yeah, that's right.
Okay. I'll take the peach then. I got a fucking Firestone Parabellum in there, but I ain't touching that tonight. That's a big ass beer with high ass ABV. So anyway, no, the Dead South, like what I was saying is I'm kind of sad that you aren't on the same level as me about that show, because I was just fucking floored. Like, for as we've watched a lot of their live stuff. The first thing I saw from them was a live performance of Diamond Ring.
God knows we've watched the live performances so much.
And well, the Red Rocks, I didn't mind Wolfie's obsession with it because it was incredible. And so, knowing how good those guys were, we walked in that night and we watched whatever opening band. They weren't bad.
I can't remember who opened.
Don't remember who, but they weren't bad. And then the Dead South hit the stage. And it was incredible. But what was weird is I thought the crowd would sing more. Like, I thought there would be a lot more sing-song, you know, like, it's like going to see ICP where you don't even hear them anymore. Like, you're just hearing the crowd sing. And they didn't wake up till about halfway through the set when they played That Bastard Son. And it was like everybody just wanted to say that they wanted liquor and dirty whores.
Yeah. I get it. It's fun to say, right? Maybe I want to be like, maybe a lot of people didn't know them. That was what, like 3 years ago?
No, that was right at the height of their popularity. The motherfucker sold out.
Yeah, I would say there was a ton of people there, but like, yeah, they weren't real excited to be there for a while.
They were, but they weren't singing along. It was kind of like when I saw Dropkick Murphys at Aftershock, and they came out doing The Boys Are Back, and the place wasn't clapping front to back. And they didn't even sing, like, only maybe 150, 200 people out of, like, which is a lot, but when you're talking a venue that big and, you know, 20,000 people plus there at that moment, nobody's singing one of their signature choruses.
This is why festivals are the worst. Festivals are the fucking worst. You're surrounded by people who don't want to see this band, but are there because they're placeholding for the next band or whatever, and like, you're not surrounded by your people. You need to be with your people.
Well, I mean, I get what you're saying. Like when you're going to a Juggalo show, you're amongst a bunch of Juggalos.
Yeah.
But I just wonder if crowds like they're trying to pace themselves, maybe. Like
It wasn't that late of a night.
well, but I'm saying once that hit, then that crowd sang the rest of the night. Dude, that you couldn't hear them during Banjo Odyssey, which is even more disturbing than Liquor and Dirty Whores. Like,
yeah. A lot of people want to fuck their cousins, apparently.
she needs some sweet loving anyway. We made an hour plus out of this.
Amazing.
We had no game plan tonight, no DMs, didn't get a death back from Ellie. Like,
burn the fuck out.
Yeah, it's been one of those crazy things. Like a lot of work, a lot of side projects. You know, wrestling. Might have did something cool. Bird's here.
And Bird is here.
Bird's here. So you know what? Let's play our last song, and maybe we'll come back and be drunker with Bird. Maybe not. So anyway, just in case we don't, once again, this is the lunch hour. You can listen to us or watch us, as it were, every Friday night on YouTube and Facebook. Lately, we can't give you real time. In the 9 p.m. Pacific.
9 is consistent.
Or you can catch the playback on Pirate Flag Radio on Saturdays at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All right, one more debut sadly, this band has had a bit of a member change this last week, but we played all their other singles this year, and I'm keeping it alive.
So we're doing this.
So I'm gonna do it. So, but yeah, they had a bit of a member change that artistically I'm not with. The band's business is the band's business. Whatever they did it, for whatever reason, but you know, we're about to hear a vocal switch. So, but that being said, check it out. New Glitch Kill with your favorite monkey. Directive 4. It's the lyric video. What's up, Bird? With the Coors Light. 1 second. Pride Flag Radio.
.com.
Lunch hour.
Oh my god, I don't want one.
Nice. That gave her
Paradise.
Yourself, new course of this machine.
Listen here, Road Cone. That was Glitch Kill with Directive 4 right here on the lunch hour on Pirate Flag Radio.
Jack count.
Grunge is the original. Whoa. Or he might mean emo.
I don't care.
But no, new Glitch Kill. Glad to hear it. Always love to hear it. Excited to see what's going on with those guys. Member change is what it is. We'll see. As artists, those are my boys. So, fuck. I guess we've kind of reached the end.
This is the end.
The end, my friend.
This is the end of my awakeness.
So we plan to be back next week. We'll be on vacation. All right. Me and Jen, after Lorna Shore, we're taking the back half of the week off. So it's
Gonna need to recover. A lot of people in for me. Not for you.
that's my thing. It's a lot of peopling for me, but they have different connotations between the two of us. Like, a lot of peopling for you is a tough thing. A lot of peopling for me is like the greatest thing ever. So, yeah. But
it's like a sharp pig getting a belly rub. Please.
We're gonna knock a shootout Friday or Saturday.
Huh?
More details in post show.
Okay.
So right on, once again, lunch hour Fridays on YouTube and Facebook right here, roughly 9 p.m. Central or Pacific Standard Time.
Wherever the fuck we are.
Yeah, if you got the number, messenger, whatever, and you're like, hey, where's my quality entertainment for Friday night? Give a holler. Might hustle us up a little bit.
No, we don't know because we're not in.
Yeah. So, and then of course, Power Flag Radio, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Wait, no. Yes, on 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Saturdays. Like, I've transposed my time zones. I put us in the future instead of the past. So, anyway, come on out. See you soon. Wives and mothers' dreams.
It's all that high speed and that aerodynamicness.
That was my tagline on Talking Shop with the Boss when Brandon was like, hey, where can people find you, Lunchbox? You can find me in your wife's and mother's dreams. So, and that goes double for both of us because Jen's got a streak going on.